Coach, you start an opening statement.
You know, we're very fortunate as a basketball team. I thought we got outplayed in the first half. I thought we got out tough. I thought they were ready to play. I didn't think we had the energy, the mental intensity from the start, and I thought it showed in our defensive field goal percentage. And that's a credit to Troy. Don Maestri is a dang good coach, and their staff does an excellent job, and they were ready to play. And I didn't feel like we were ready to play, and that goes back on me. I thought the last couple of days, we've had a certain level of coolness in practice, and when we don't take those cool jackets off, we're not very good. And fortunately for us, we had enough toughness late in the game to get it turned. But I thought our intensity wasn't very good in the first half. They outscored us 14-6 in the paint. We knew coming in we had to guard the basketball and keep it out of the paint. We didn't guard the basketball in the first half. As you mentioned, Troy, they shot 48% from the floor in the first half, and we're down 5.
Yes.
And that's back on me. And we got to get ready to play. We can't have coolness to us. We can't have any excuses coming off of the trip to Mexico or any of that. We had a day off on Monday. We traveled. We had 2 days to prepare. They played on Tuesday night. They played UAB on Tuesday night.
When you talk about, just kind of coming out a little bit flat, I mean, when that's still kind of...
I wouldn't say a little bit flat. I'd say very flat.
When you're seeing that still 25, 28 minutes into the game, I mean, obviously that's a worry, and how do you kind of flip that with so much time?
Well, that's what I said, but that goes back on me. I mean, that's my job to keep our guys on edge, and obviously we weren't on edge tonight. We didn't have an intensity level about us. We didn't move the basketball the way we moved it last week, and that was something that we had talked about. Patrick put in our game notes today, and over the last 4 games, Patrick does an unbelievable job. We shot 46% from the floor. We shot 41% from three-point line. That's because we're moving the ball, and we're finding open man and sharing the basketball. We're playing crisp. Our defensive field goal percentage last week was 39%. Our three-point defensive field goal percentage was 27.8%. That's because we got some pop, we got some intensity and energy level to us that we didn't have tonight. And we had 15 assists. That's what we averaged in every game last week. We had 15 assists and the ball moved. And that's the way we've got to play. And when we don't play that way, we're not very good.
You put Taggart in
there. Like I said, please do not print that and say, I'm not pointing the finger at those guys. Right. That's my fault. Yeah. Because we played that way last week, and I didn't get our guys to play that way this week.
When you put Taggart in to start the second half, was that, I mean, did you like the smaller lineup, or was that an energy thing? Or?
Yes, I thought he gave us some energy finishing the half. We had to take him out when he got 2 fouls, didn't want him to get 3. And he gave energy. I thought Leroy gave energy in there. And bottom line, Troy, toughness wins. Yeah. I got a text today from John Fowler. He said, remind those guys, John was our defensive player of the year a couple years ago. And as we always say, and that's the best thing we always have on the board, is toughness wins. Yeah. Toughest team wins most of the time. I think we were very fortunate tonight because I think Troy was a pretty tough basketball team tonight.
Was it good to see how some of those young guys played in a game like this down the stretch? When it's close, you got the lead back and then lost it.
Very much so. Yeah. Very much so. And that's what I told them in the locker room. Yeah. I'm proud of them for having some resiliency right there late to get it turned. But you can't put yourself in that situation as a team over and over. Because the constants that we always harp on are mental intensity, effort, enthusiasm, togetherness. Those are the constants that you got to have every night out. And you only have 31 of these opportunities, and you only have 20 of them in conference play. That's all. And you're not even guaranteed those. When you look around at injuries, and that's what we talked about in the locker room just now. I mean, you look around Gus Leeper, you look around Marie Tyson, I mean, you're guaranteed today. And that's all you've got. That's where we've got to do a better job. I've got to do a better job getting our guys to recognize that. We're a very young team, and I understand that, but we're 8 games into it. Yeah. It's time for us to start growing up as a basketball team. That's what I've got to get our guys to realize and keep that edge about them each and every day. I mean, I sit there and I think about guys, Jimmy Johnson, for example. I mean, he's someone that I've always admired as a coach of the Cowboys. I mean, that guy kept his team on edge. Even when they had success, you have a little bit of success along the way, you've got to stay hungry. You've got to have the toughness too. I know you don't want to hear all that, Brandon.
No, I liked it. It was good. I liked it. Thanks,
Thank
man.
you.